Hey, did you know that your eyes and your goals have one very important thing in common? Do you know what that is? Now, if you're anything like me, that answer might just transform your life. But first, see, I'm kind of new to this whole wearing glasses thing. And when I went to first see my optometrist, he put me through a bunch of eye exams where I'm looking into a bunch of different machines, and he pulls that big multi-lens thing down, he puts it to your eyes, and you tell him what letters are blurry and what letters are clear and all that. And after it was all done, he told me he was a bit surprised and couldn't believe I've been driving all these years without glasses. That kind of threw me off a bit because I can see, right? I don't have a problem with my vision. It's only when I'm looking at screens for too long on the laptop or TV that sometimes it might start to bother me. So as far as I was concerned, my eyes were just perfect. That is, until I was handed a pair of glasses made specifically for my eyes. And when I got those glasses and tried them on, I thought, like, does everybody see with this much detail? All of a sudden, store signs out in the distance that I always just assumed that were too far for normal eyes to see and read, all of a sudden became clear. And this newfound clarity, in a way, actually enhanced my quality of life. Now you may be asking, what does any of this have to do with your goals? Well, lately I've really set aside time to map out in blueprint, in detail, what I want for my future. And I found that the more detailed you are in examining your life and what you want it to look like, the more clear your vision becomes and the easier it is to then act. A vision is not just a picture of what could be. It's an appeal to our better selves, a call to become something more. And see, when I thought about this, that's when it hit me. What do your eyes, and your goals have in common? The strength and the value for both of them are in the clarity and detail of your vision. And now sure, you may think that's obvious when it comes to your eyes, and it is, but a lot of people don't understand it works the exact same way when it comes to your goals. Without clarity and detail in your vision, your goals aren't going to be very useful to you. You may have experienced that already. If you don't have a vision, you're going to be stuck in what you already know. And the only thing you know is what you've already seen. See, anyone who wears glasses can tell you there's a huge difference between having okay vision and having amazing vision. And it's the same way with mapping out your goals. It makes all the difference. It's like how I thought my eyesight was great until I put on those glasses and discovered what true clarity is. Until you define and clarify your goals, you'll never realize how blurry and vague they were before. It's no wonder you couldn't achieve them. There's no wonder you couldn't focus on them. And just like with our glasses for our eyesight, sometimes we have to use tools to get clarity on our goals. So here's 3 insights you can use right now to start creating and defining your goals for more clarity and effectiveness. So number 1, remove the friction. What does that mean? See, a lot of times goals never gain true clarity because people will allow the friction of reason stop them. You know, they worry about the how-tos about their goals, and they let things like money and circumstances and time stop them from setting strong goals in the first place. When creating those goals, you don't need to know how you're going to accomplish them while you're making them. Just make them. You worry about the details later about how you're going to accomplish it. But if you let the friction of reason and what you think is possible for yourself dictate what goals you make in the first place, you're never gonna achieve anything of substance. You're never gonna achieve anything that you are fulfilled by. Number 2, get out of your head. With your goals, you have to get them out of your head. You have to write them down, record them, tell a friend about them. So often our goals are simply thought of, but they remain in our head, they remain in our imagination. You've got to make your goals exist in reality. So whether that's, again, writing them down or recording them, making notes, telling somebody, anything that gets it out of your head and makes it exist in reality. And the byproduct of that is now you begin to feel accountable for those goals because they're written down. Now they exist, right? Now you've said, this is what I want. And now you feel more compelled to go after it. And then number 3 is keep a big picture focus. Each day while you're running around accomplishing those small goals that may seem kind of insignificant at the time, keep your mind focused on and acknowledge the big picture goals. Now by doing that, the small goals will stay in perspective and stay focused towards big goals. So often it's easy for all of us to find ourselves working so hard to be busy and be doing things that we no longer stay productive. We no longer stay in our lane towards where we're actually trying to go. We get off track. So start putting these things into practice, and I'm confident that your goals and your vision for them will begin to transform. Helen Keller, who is both deaf and blind, she once famously said, "The only thing worse than being blind is having sight but no vision." I'd like to thank you for watching that video, and if you got value from it, I'd like to welcome you to please share it. Now, I want to let you know about a special gift I have for you. I've created a mini course called the 7-Day Self-Made Hero Blueprint. It will help you create the foundation for your ideal and fulfilling life based on your unique desires, helping you become the hero of your story. To grab that absolutely free, just head over to adrianlogan.com, type in your name and the email address you want me to send it to, and get started on becoming your own hero today.